Built on the site of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Fields this one at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Rodgers here off the play action. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. On the ground again with Johnson. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. That one gains 7. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Johnson again. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jair Alexander with the stop.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
50, 58, 88, 88, 80.
Now looking to throw with Rodgers. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
We are going. Slip it down.
Trying the left side with Johnson. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Roman Wilson wheels it in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32.
Screen 18, back north. Screen 18.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. He finds space into the red zone. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. To win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Stop by the perennial All-Pro and Defensive Player of the Year contender. That's T.J. Watt.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Lamar now from the gun. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the gun, Jackson. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Takes it in at the 21. Turn out of them. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. To the air here on first down, Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Play fake, it's Rodgers. Buying some time right. Complete to DK Metcalf. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. They take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Tight end in motion left. Play action with Rodgers. Completed to his running back. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete, and now they're facing 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. He's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Boswell able to knock it through. And that will add to their score.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Mitchell off the pistol give. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Pistol snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Mitchell up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Lamar out of the pistol. This is Cox. That's Walker. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Here's 2nd and 7. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Jackson now on 3rd. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down at the line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Jackson's going to throw again. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens start to fight back with their first points of this game. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. The XP is up and good. And the Ravens cut it to a field goal game.
Ravens 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Hey, you block over here. Hey, 88.
On 2nd and 10 now, Rogers. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Steelers with a chance to boost their lead. New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing on 1st down, Rogers. Short pass brought in. Now he's past the 25. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Green 18. We are going.
Now give to Warren, coming right. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Easy. All right.
Austin put in motion right. On 2nd down, Warren. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
It's caught by Wilson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Ravens 7. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. And the Steelers get home. They drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Lofts it deep right side. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers might be able to get some points late after the interception.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
2nd and 10 now. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by Chuck Clark.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Looking to throw, Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. Lamar throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Keaton Mitchell out of the backfield. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
13.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. I got middle field open and close. I got single high or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Ravens 14.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Back north. 318. Yeah, this. Hey, 88.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. Hits him on the out route. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but someone would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
318. Kelly. Don't let Kelly.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by the only safety picked in the 1st round this year. That's Malachi Starks.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
58. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 26. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
2nd and 4. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Rodgers out of the gun on 3rd down. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Juke the defender. Nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He finds his running back deep down the left side. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead on the first play of the drive.
I think he'll take his highlights however. He can get him on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
This one is up and good. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead.
Steelers 17.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. As this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. First call here coming from the shotgun. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Fits it through the middle. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
First down throw by Rodgers. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Again, Rodgers. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. Down to the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a third-quarter lead. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers push their lead to 3.
24. Ravens 21. Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. Off by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
From the gun, Jackson. Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's He's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
I'm not sure how this defense lets that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Ready. No, we changed it.
Now run. This is Mitchell. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
No gain on the play.
Blitz coming, Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. This is Cox, that's Walker. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a 21-yard gain, and that'll be first down, Baltimore. Lamar now from the gun. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
For him.
A give to Mitchell, running left. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Pistol snap to Jackson. On the move, headed right. He's running for it. He's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
His kick is drifting, and it's no good. Just couldn't get it inside of that left upright. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Kate, he's going to need a lot of support from his teammates after that one because he knows it. Everybody knows it. The game may have rested on that try, and that'll be one that's tough not to dwell on.
They'll start the drive with Warren. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Rodgers here from the gun. Down the field. He's got Wilson. He finds space, middle of the field. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 9-point advantage. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? You know, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. They'll take this at the 10. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They give to Johnson to start this drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 25-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Rogers. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
258, Cali, don't let Cali. Get 300, get 300.
1st down, Rogers. Taking a deep shot here. Brought in inside the 20. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 9-point advantage. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game.
38, Ravens 28. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Chased out to his right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
The Steelers calling their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Lamar back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. And now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Along the right sideline, there's space. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up, 1st and 10. They give him now to Mitchell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Hand off the hill. He's running right. Well, that's not what the offense thought about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Now Jackson. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph your pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Jackson looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They tie it.